Ever felt like you needed to defend Santa's workshop with weapons such as the Candy Cane Bazooka? Enter in Minecraft Dungeons Creeping Winter DLC. Explore the North Pole with new armor such as the Santa suit and new pets to summon like the reindeer. All this and more as you defend Santa's house from the hordes of evil demons from hell. Or you can get this. Minecraft Dungeons released its second DLC, Creeping Winter, recently, and it's not bad, but honestly, this is probably the worst edition of a level yet for the Minecraft Dungeon series. And I usually love winter levels, so it's not that, but let's talk about the good and the bad of the Creeping Winter DLC. Now first off, the DLC and update brought so much more than just an added on winter world to conquer. They greatly expanded the merchants in the game and the purchasing systems. Prior to this update, you could only purchase mystery items, which really wasn't that great, but now you can choose which items to purchase. You can upgrade your items for the local blacksmith, or you can transfer items to other players with the gift wrapper. On the surface, it seems like this is the upgrade that Minecraft Dungeons needed. However, while these features are wonderful additions to the game, they are mostly useless to players gearing up for just the DLC. For example, you can give the blacksmith an item to upgrade, but since it requires 3 missions to upgrade it, you will literally not get the item back until the DLC is over. So you'll never use the item. If you were just starting the game, this feature is actually pretty wonderful, but coming in 3 months after the launch, when most players have already beaten the entire game except for the DLC, it just feels a little bit too late. The DLC contains 3 winter worlds, the Frosted Fjord, Lone Fortress, and the Lost Settlement. Each of these levels focus on hacking through hordes of ice-like creatures as you journey closer and closer to battling the wretched Wraith. Now, there's some variety to the moves of the enemies, like they can drop ice blocks on your head, but for the most part, the enemies are just like the regular ones from the original game with small ice tweaks on their skins. Sort of like a reskin of your favorite action figure growing up. Yeah, nobody was fooled. This DLC also introduces the most annoying enemy in all of Minecraft Dungeons, the Illusioner. He just replicates himself, forcing you to attack every clone until you finally hit the correct one. There's no telltale sign which one is the correct one, like most games, and the battle just takes forever to finish. It's not hard, but it's just annoying. The final boss is a giant wraith who dies when his crown is destroyed, and he can summon troops to fight alongside himself. So my question is, why did he even leave the crown on the ground out here to begin with if he knew that being destroyed would destroy him? It's just there for someone to walk up and destroy it. I mean, shame on you. You're wretched at being a wraith. Oh. These new levels also had huge chunks that were just desolate. Huge areas where there was literally no one. This could have been done to add the creepy effect, but there was nothing at all to find here. No items, secrets, or anything to achieve. Just huge empty areas that felt like you wasted your time if you explored them. Minus this though, the levels aren't necessarily bad levels. They're just really nothing special about them like the previous DLC. The Jungles Awakened DLC felt unique with more new enemies and more elaborate environments like the Panda Plateau. Compared to those levels, or even the base levels in the game, Creeping Winter just feels empty and thrown together. Throughout these levels, there's an opportunity to get new ice weapons and armor. However, during the entire playthrough, I only got one of the new additions, the Snow Bow, which you would think would fire snowballs. Nope, just normal arrows that freeze the enemy. I mean, like, what a missed opportunity. But like I said, I only got this one new item, so new items are extremely rare drops from the enemies, almost like they aren't even there at all. Also, in the few items I did get through the playthrough, they were all just slightly lower than the new weapons that I already had. Just look at all the items that were completely useless or old for me. So throughout the entire DLC, I didn't get to grow more powerful the entire time. I guess my character level was frozen. I also liked the little Arctic critters throughout the game, whether it's the rabbits or the foxes or the bears. I liked them all. Also, if you accidentally attack a polar bear, they become enemies to you, which is totally reasonable. But why do they drop cooked salmon when they are killed? I know that they eat salmon, but when killing the bear, how would it turn into cooked salmon instead of just being raw? Like, I didn't use a flamethrower on the bear or anything. They also add in daily trials, which seemed like it was just a normal level to try again to raise your stats or get some new items, but I don't understand, why not just play the normal game and do the same thing? It seems like another case of just adding a feature into it to try to hype the game up, but no real substance. Overall, Creepy Winter felt forced to me. It felt like they promised an ice world and then just sort of rushed it out to finish up their commitment. The new additions in the hub world with the merchants are nice, and for players just starting the game, these features will make the whole game significantly more enjoyable. However, for returning players, the Creepy Winter DLC didn't feel like it had that much to offer. If you enjoyed this video though, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and as always, go out there, find a great game to play, and just simply have a great rest of the day.